Rolling.
The disaster train. Okay. We got doggies. Hey, Centrics, welcome back to Will It Sequel, where we have a quick chat about the trailers to an upcoming sequel or prequel movie that we want to watch. Today's topic, the sequel movie coming to Disney Plus, Disenchanted. I am Sandra, and he is the Robert to my Giselle, Nate.
Or the Duke of Ted.
And I am the Duke of Ted.
Jesus.
I misplaced my Earl of
How's it
San
going?
Dimas.
How's it going, Mr. 50 episodes?
Excellent, excellent. Really good that we did that live stream. It was a great turnout. We had either met our max number of 6, 7, or 8, or we had an extra 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. If you want to know what the topic was 50 films that you it should be on your movie bucket list. Head on over to YouTube, check that episode out, and see if your favorite flick made the list.
There's enough of them.
Yeah.
Between ours and theirs.
Oh yeah. That's about 100 overall. So.
Yeah.
And we did leave some out. It was hard.
Oh yeah.
Leave some on the floor, but we had a few honorable.
And there was a few we forgot to mention.
But that's okay. That's
but I think they might make it onto another list that we do.
Yeah, 50 films of 2023 or whatever.
Yeah.
But how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm still riding the high also from our live stream, and I hear grumbly pants down below you. I know it's the dog and not your butt.
Or my tummy.
Or your stomach. See?
Should we move on to today's topic?
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about today's topic, which brings me to the trailer we're talking about today is the upcoming sequel to the 2007 movie Enchanted, titled Disenchanted, dropping on Disney Plus November 24th. What's your hype level?
7 or 8. Once again, it seems like lately with Hocus Pocus 2 and the Santa Claus, you got all these classic, like late 90s, early 2000s flicks that Disney all of a sudden wants to make a movie, drop it on Plus, turn it into a TV series, whatever. So, I'm excited. The original movie Enchanted kind of took the traditional Disney movie and flipped it on its head. Maybe this was the brainchild of wanting to convert all the classic animated movies into...
Silence, Peanut Gallery. The Duke of Earl is speaking.
And I am the Duke of Ted.
This could be the stepping stone where Disney decided to take all of its classic animated movies and convert it over to live action.
Yeah.
Because the original one started animated and it finished live action. And Susan Sarandon was the evil queen, and the actor that played Peter Pettigrew was in it. There was a lot of good stuff in it. What's your hype level for the long-awaited sequel?
Well, thanks for that recap on the original.
No
my
problem.
hype. Thanks for mansplaining it to us again.
That's what the Duke of Ted is all about. What's your hype level?
It is up there. I'm trying not to get too excited just because, like you said, there's been... This is, I don't know...
An ongoing trend, maybe?
This is, an ongoing trend of movies that have a big gap between the sequel, and it doesn't always work out for the follow-up.
Well,
I have my reservations, but at the same time, I want to be excited.
Well, watching the trailer, and you guys should go out there and watch the trailer before continuing to watch this. The trailer shows promise. It does show promise.
Yeah.
It does show a split second that they go to Andalusia, so they're back in the animation, which I love animation, either traditional or CGI, or
Yeah, we do see all of the elements from the first movie. Fairy tale princess in the real world. She's made her. That's where they left off at the end of the first movie, and there's going to be Maya Rudolph is playing some sort of evil character.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Evil genie, evil queen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the villain.
The evil mastermind behind whatever's going on.
Wicked good.
Yeah.
Not to jump ahead to one of my favorite moments in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. That was probably one of mine too. But yeah, I lost my train of thought because you interrupted me. Go ahead.
Well, so the trailer's giving you good vibes, right?
Yes.
So your hype level was up there with mine, 7-8.
Yes.
Want to keep it down a little bit, but keep up a little bit.
Yeah.
7-8's right in that range. Anything in the trailer that spoke out to you?
There's probably the biggest thing is that they have the original cast members that Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey that are reprising their roles.
Yeah.
As well as Idina Menzel and James Marsden and Rachel Covey.
Yeah, so I think that was the same actress that played the young daughter.
The daughter in the first one.
Yeah, so it's always SequelCentric's. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a bonus for SequelCentric when you do a gap, or even if there's no gap, a sequel.
Yeah.
And you get the original cast. In some cases, by the time the movie comes around, like My Summer Story, you got to recast,
Yeah.
But in that case, because Gene Shepard talk, it still has that, a Christmas Story feel. But yeah, this is exciting. Like Hocus Pocus 2, original cast, so that's always a bonus.
So what about you? Did you have, what were your favorite moments in the trailer?
My favorite moment was when she, if you haven't seen the trailer, spoiler alert, she pushes her stepdaughter down the well, and she's like, ooh, wicked good. She's like dancing the line right there, like the traditional wicked stepmother, like that we know from Snow White, Cinderella, all that stuff.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And she was such a pure of heart character in the first one, so she's dancing the line between,
good and
wicked
evil.
Good and trying to be who
herself.
She is. Exactly.
Be who she is. Yeah.
We also saw that her and Robert had a baby.
Yeah.
So, and they moved out to the country, and there's a very suspicious looking well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And James Marsden is back, and he's playing the goofy prince again. And they show you just enough to whet your appetite. So like an appetizer before the main course, but they don't give away too much. And luckily for us, I think this trailer dropped like 3-4 weeks ago, and it's popping up right around Thanksgiving. So it's
November 24th.
It's right around the corner, so we don't have to wait too much longer.
Nope.
So that's always a bonus. If you think SequelCentric should do a fireside chat or a movie review, put it down in the comments. Or if you want to take a shortcut to the front line, just go to the $10 or $35 tier, and then just push it straight to the front.
Oh my, what?
So we talked about it. What's your favorite line? We already said my favorite line. What's your favorite line of the?
Well, that was one of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think now. There was another one.
James Marsden. He's like, once you dig a moat out, put a Taryn out there so you can sing. That was another, classic.
That was another one.
Yeah, if you've seen enough of the classic Disney movies, that was, as an adult, you'll get the joke. It might fly over the kids' heads, but adults will get that one.
Probably another one for me is the scene where they're driving out to see what their new house is going to be, and it's this mansion that looks like it's got castle potential.
Yeah.
And she's like, they call it a fixer-upper, and she's like,
the
stepdaughter said, this is
a landfill.
And she's like,
Giselle's like,
no, she makes it positive.
Yeah.
A landfill with opportunity.
Adventure.
And yeah,
Atlanta
adventure.
full of adventure. Yeah. Once again, that classic character in the beginning, but when you watch the trailer, she starts to shift a bit. So I'm curious to know, because she grabbed looks like a Hogwarts wand, and she makes a wish, because I'm guessing things aren't going quite right like it was in the first movie, So
Yeah. What's your hype level, Centrics, for this long-awaited sequel? Post it in the comments below. We've heard enough out of you.
The Duke of Ted has spoken.
The Duke of Ted. The Duke of Dumbassery.
Woo! Before we go,
I am Queen Swampmouth.
Okay. I'm the Duke of Ted. Before we go, we would like to give a quick shout out to all of our super and outrageous patrons. And thank you to all the other patrons like Sean. Your contributions help it make small and big upgrades for the live stream and recordings. Check us out on patreon.com and find your tier that will work for you today.
I don't know what the heck that was. That's it for today. And please check us out for our other content like Lightyear on YouTube and Will It Sequel Rosalind over on Patreon. Plus, you can listen to us on podcasting apps like Spotify and Pandora.
And until next time, ask yourself this one question.
Just one.
City Slickers 2. City Slickers 1.
Oh, I was thinking Johnny Dangerously.
That too.
Just one.
My father asked me a question once.
Will It Sequel. Bye, everybody.